Hello, hello. Hi, you guys. How are you tonight? Everybody doing good? You can certainly unmute or put in the chat. I am excited to connect with you today. If I haven't met you yet and you're new to the team, big welcome. My name is Denise, and I have been a distributor with It Works for over 12 years. Over 12 years. That's a long time. More than a decade of my life has been being full-time with this business, because I was actually able to quit my full-time job as a clinical psychologist after 3 years of working my business on the side. And my husband was able to quit his job. He was an aerospace engineer, and he quit his job after about 3 years. We quit within 6 months of each other, and we've both been full-time at home with this business for about a decade, which is just crazy to say. It has been life-changing. If you can imagine, we paid off our first house, debt-free, and then we bought our dream house, and we've been here for 7 years. 2 little boys, actually, through IVF, which is a part of our story we don't talk about a ton, but, people ask me all of the time, how much did it cost? And I'm like, I don't know, because we just paid it when it was time. It was like all these shots and random things every couple months. But anyway, I share the story about how It Works has absolutely impacted us, because I am so confident that it can impact you too. And today we are going to talk just a bit about how to earn money with this business. And I'm going into my documents in the eSuite, and I'm just pulling up a few things that I think would be helpful for you too. So if you could go to your eSuite, and you can search, there's a couple things. You can search compensation plan, and that's a big bullet, like a big, page thing that it's a ton of pages, a book, and then you can print that off if you want. And then you want to print off or pull up steps to success. You want to pull up ruby, emerald, and diamond. And so I'm going to briefly go through the 5 ways to earn, but I also really want to spend today talking about how to promote within the company, because every time you promote, you unlock a piece of the compensation plan. So before I jump right in, does anybody have any questions? All right. If you've got any questions, absolutely, post them in the chats or unmute. This is a small enough call where we can really chat and hang out. So, chat and hang out with me. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go through. I'm going to take this, zoom it to actual size so you can see it. Okay. Barb, it's go time. Yes, promotions are seriously, if you guys were new on the triple and above call today, there were there's hundreds of new triple diamonds in the company, and presidentials and ambassadors, and it's just happening. So we want to make sure you are ready for it. Okay, where did the chat thing go? Where'd you go? Let me find it really quick, and then I'll go ahead, because I just saw Stacy ask a question. I think it's just behind all my other stuff. Okay. There it is. I see the chats. Okay. Oh, Cheyenne says, can you go over making bank over rank? Once you hit certain levels, really maximizing the comp plan at each level. Yes. Okay. All right. Woo! Barb, we are exploding. This is your time, guys. The company is full-blown momentum. Yes. I mean, and that's the thing, is you want to take advantage of what's happening right now, because these are the moments that will catapult your business to that next level. Honestly, like we're getting paid now for work we did 2-3 years ago because we had our head down and we're doing it. You know what I mean? And so right now for you, this is your time to have your head down and take advantage, massive advantage of the momentum corporate is creating for us with the new products, with the new countries, with all of the training tools and the Connect, which is an easy follow-up app that you can use to keep track and actually do this business from the car and at your soccer game and all of these places that allow you to
close that cookie. It's going to get hard
effectively. So, all right. So if you see on my screen, you'll see steps to success. And you guys, we always start here. It may seem like a broken record if you've been with us for a while, but if you're new, you need to see this. So we talk about steps to success quite a bit because it unlocks the power of the comp plan. Period. You don't need to understand the comp plan. You don't need to fully get it. If you teach your team steps to success and you work to complete steps to success each and every day, you will promote and your team will too. And you'll experience crazy excitement. So first you get started, right? Join. And each month you run your 80 BV monthly auto ship. Now, I recommend running it at the first of the month. You want to have products ready every single month. You're probably using products that you're going to need and you're going to need for parties and all of those things. So use the products and be qualified by setting up your auto ship to run on the first of the month. All right, and earn product credit. So in your first month in business, when you gather 4 customers in your first 30 days, you earn $100 shopping spree. $100 shopping spree. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. What new distributor doesn't want more product quickly that they can sell, that they can use? Because we know we want you to get testimonies. We want you to have a testimony. We want to get more product in your hands quickly. So gather those 4 customers. So if you're signing people up, you guys, remember, you are helping them to gather those 4 customers. Who do you know that would want to get their sexy back? Who do you know that's going on spring break? Who do you know that's getting married? Who do you know that would come visit you in the hospital? Like, they will be your first customer because everybody needs to be on greens, and who doesn't want to try other wrap? And we've got a product in the catalog for everybody. So be loud about this with your new distributors. Some things you can do if you are talking to your new distributors about this product credit, or if you are a new distributor and you're thinking about this, then here's the deal. Think about what products are you going to get for this product credit? What are you going to get? What are you going to get? What products do you want? What's interesting to you? What can you use? And get excited about what you're going to use this for. You can also use product credit for Blitz cards, t-shirts, tons of other things. So seriously, get excited. Go in your eSuite, look under orders, look under things that you can purchase, and decide what you're going to get. And that will motivate you to call that one more person, to have that party, to invite to the virtual party, and be really on and excited about your product credit. Okay, and then you want to go Ruby. So going Ruby is it's really the second pin level in the chart, and you want to focus on that. So Ruby is down below, you'll see, is 3 distributors. 3 distributors, and we're going to go through charting here in just a minute. Cheyenne, what I get asked a lot is, how are people getting such high paychecks? The average. So the average diamond makes 2,000, the average ruby makes 500, but there's people with triple these amounts. Build wide or build down. When do you decide? How do you choose which people to work with to maximize your check? Personally enrolled gives you a higher paycheck. Yes. Barb says, create a shopping spree vision board and then claim it. Yes. Decide what you want and talk to your team, your new distributors, about what they want to. So Cheyenne, I'm absolutely going to answer all of those questions because those are very smart. I'm going to pull up something that I used in a training that will help me really quick right now. Go through the 5 ways to earn. So there is some strategy, Cheyenne, that I've been learning about that I'll definitely talk to. So this may be an advanced call on some levels, but I think the more you hear it, the better it gets. So, Jackie says her diamond pay was double average because she had a personally enrolled diamond promote with me. Yes. Okay, so this is the other thing I'm going to show you. So here's the promotion scale. Now, if you're new here, or if you're not new, we want you to do this too. How much income do you want to make each month? You will go where your intention. We want to set the intention. We want to set the goal. We want to set the drive before we even really get started. So how much income do you want to make per month? What is your number? You have got to know your number. And there's a lot of new distributors I ask, and I say, all right, what do you want to make per month? And of course, they don't really know what that looks like and what's possible. But you have to pick something. You've got to pick something. And most people would love to start with an extra $500 a month. So that's a great place to start. And that's typically rubies. Nikki Moore just said a lot. She gave me a frowny face like a frowny face text until she hit like 20 grand a month. Then I got a happy face, and I was like, oh, praise the Lord. So what is it for you? What is it for you? This is the average monthly income by rank. And again, this is the average. Cheyenne said she knows a lot of people who are above average, and that's because of personally enrolled in higher volume. For example, in order to maintain diamond, you need to have 10,000 in volume. Well, I had 30,000 in volume, and so my paychecks were higher just because my volume was higher too. So here we go. We've got ruby, we've got emerald, we've got diamond. This is the chart. This is really what you want to look at. Nikki says, ask me again, frowny face till 50K. All right, every month, as soon as checks post, I'm going to ask Nikki. And I'm going to promise I'm not going to get anxiety if she gives me a frown face. I will cheer her on. Okay, so if you take a look here, it's 3 legs, 3 teams. So qualified leg means at least 400 in volume. We're really pushing people to focus on 500 to 600 in volume because we need to have at least 2,000 in volume to promote. So there's 2 steps to the promotion. It's all right, at least 400 in each leg, but then we need a 2,000 BV or GV overall. GV stands for group volume. This is your entire team, including you. So if you have 500, 500, 500, 500, you have a ruby. Now remember, 500 in customer sales is really like 4 to 6 customers based on their volume orders, right? If they're just getting thermophyte or just getting hair, skin, and nails, then you may need more. But if you're doing a package or if you're upselling the Mocha Dreams, things like that, then you'll get more volume in your orders. So before I talk about promotion, let's talk about all of the ways that you can earn. The first one is with Wrap Cash. So this is cash. This is your daily ATM. Selling products, selling samples. You can sell keto coffee. You can sell collagen. I know they're creating sample links in Connect that will allow us to have corporate ship samples for us if we want. Lots of cool stuff coming with that. Fast start bonuses are really special. Give me a high five in the chat or like a emoji. I don't know if you love fast start bonuses. Fast start bonuses are paid out every single Friday. So the following Friday is when your fast start's paid out. And this is when a new distributor, you sign up a new distributor who gets at least 2 customers in their first 30 days and 150, you get the fast start bonus. So isn't that interesting? So you get a fast start bonus when your new distributor has at least 2 customers and 150 in volume. 150, 2 customers. 2 customers plus 150 in volume. 2 customers and 150 in volume. Yeah. Barb has a good point. Until you go diamond, the majority of your income comes from product cash and fast start bonuses. Yes, absolutely, as you're building that residual base. So if you look here on the screen, we want people to get 2 customers. Why? Because we want to earn our fast start bonus, $100 bonus every time our new distributor gets 2 customers, like in their first 30 days. But guess what? They want to get 4. They're just as excited and motivated to get 4 because they want their free product. So when you're training new distributors, you can say, all right, girl, you want keto coffee and greens and collagen and hair, skin, and nails and blitz cards and a t-shirt. You want all of those things. All right, well, let's get you 4 customers. Let's call your mom, your aunt, your sister, your cousin, and you like, let's do that. And let's work to get their 4 customers. And why are we so excited about that? Of course, we want them to be successful, but also we want our $100 Fast Start bonus. 134 Canadian, 138 Aussie. Ooh, I love it. I love it. And then we've got the residual income. So you're exactly right, Barb. I've never heard it said that way, where Wrap Cash and Fast Starts are really until the bulk of your income until you go diamond. So enroll new distributors and help them get fast started. Enroll new distributors and help them get fast started. That's kind of the name of the game. No fast start left behind. And then as you're building your residual income, this is the volume you make on your team's customers and everything that you're doing with them. Everybody could unmute them, or mute yourself. There's somebody unmuted. Then the residual income is when you get, paid on your team sales. And that is what really starts to grow throughout the years. Leadership bonuses start when you get to diamond and above, and we'll talk about that throughout the charting process. And then, of course, promotions, including rank up bonus, the 3,000 guarantee, and that kind of thing. And then Christy, you asked a great question. She said, what if you only have customers but no distributors? Okay, there's actually another way to get paid that's not on here, and it's called the car bonus. The car bonus means you have 60 customers. 60 customers, and you have 3,000 in personal volume, and you get an extra, $600 in your check every month that you maintain that. It's really, really exciting. So if you don't have distributors, you get commission on your customers. Perfect, 15%, just like normal. And you can work to get the car bonus, customer bonus. It used to be called the car bonus. Customer bonus, yes. Cool. Okay, so let's talk about promotion. So before I do, I want you to take a look at this monthly income chart. Yes, Megan, it's a really great bonus. Take a look at this monthly income chart and put in the comments here what your current goal is. I want to hear, what is your current goal? And one thing that's cool about the customer bonus, you guys, is that once you click it in the system, once you have 60 customers and 3,000 in personal volume, every single time you're 3,000 in personal volume, because that can fluctuate, whenever you're over 3,000, you get that bonus again. So Brandon and I unlocked that years ago, and every so often when our volume, when we haven't moved things or whatever, and it's over 3,000, we'll get that customer bonus again, and it's really cool. So Ruby, I want to hear a number. I want to hear a number. $300 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month. iPhone says 5,000. Awesome. Good job. 10,000. Alita. Whoop. Dan and Becky Mitchell. 8,402. Okay. That's triple. Yes. Awesome. Good. Good. Hold on. Let me see if I can. All right. 1,000, 500, 2,000, 10,000, 44,000. Stacy, you're on your way, girl. 6,000, 2,000, 8,000, 5,000. Yes, Kylie. 2,000, 2,500, 5,000, 5,000, 22,000 a month. Whoop, whoop. 2,000, yes. 5,000, Lauren, yes. 2,000, 5, yes, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And there's 43 more messages. Okay, Barb, 52,000 a month, 10,000 a month. Awesome, good job. And that's it. When you have that intention, you know what you're going for and you know why. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly how to get there. So as Barb mentioned, Wrap Cash and Fast Start bonus and before you get to diamond. But as you'll see, you start to unlock craziness when you really promote and you help your personals promote too. Okay, so let's talk about Ruby. This is the second pin level. We do still have executives, but it's not on the chart anymore. Executive just means 2 qualified legs. This is 3 qualified legs. This really means 3 teams. 3 teams. 3 teams. So you could have 3 people in this leg, or, it doesn't have to just be one person. So what I have been learning recently, as the comp plan did just change a little bit after conference, and it's now much faster for us to promote, is no volume is left unused, essentially. So what people are suggesting is to place distributors underneath each other until the volume grows so you can promote. So instead of kind of putting people wide and making sure, like finding the one who works and then really working with them, the suggestion now is to, have those 3 teams, build deep, meaning placing underneath those 3 teams until you find your runner and really work with them. Yeah. Stacking, Barb, is, and that way you're building down until you find your runner, and then you're really working with them, but you're promoting every step of the way. So in order to promote, like I mentioned, they need to be at least 400 in volume. We're really saying 500 is the goal because you need 2,000 in group sales. So it's like the 500 club now, right? And then stack to the next chart. So as you are brewing diamond, or brewing ruby, you always want to have your next step. Like here's what's going to happen. You're going to flip to ruby while you're charting emerald. That's kind of how it works, because as you're placing people here to go ruby, you know what I mean? You're going to be putting people down below. You're going to be stacking here. You're going to be flipping to ruby while you're placing for emerald. And then you're going to be placing your distributors for diamond while you flip to emerald, if that makes sense. Because again, you might need to have a couple people in each leg in order to get the volume there. So with emerald, you've got 2 rubies. Again, you're finding 2 people that want to build a team that can sign up 3 distributors. And then you need a total of 5,000 group volume in order to promote here. When you go ruby, you unlock the 3rd and 4th levels of your payout. So like your distributors are level 1, their distributors are level 2, level 3, level 4. As a ruby, you get paid on level 4. As an emerald, you get paid on level 5 plus the Emerald Infinity bonus. And so every time you promote, you unlock a piece of the comp plan. That's the strategy, right? And you want to continue to grow. We have a guarantee right now, or if you go emerald in your first few months in the business, we're going to give you if corporate hasn't paid you at least $3,000 in your first 90 days, they'll pay you the difference because they're so confident you will earn those, that guarantee. Now, one thing to know about this is the first month you need 5,000 in group volume to maintain emerald. The second month, you don't need to have all of the qualified legs necessarily. You really just need to have overall volume of 8,000, okay? So again, you're brewing to diamond. When you go emerald, you're like, woohoo, next, right? And your eyes are on that next promotion. So this next promotion means emerald, a qualified leg, and a ruby leg. So to go diamond, you really just need 3 legs, 3 teams, 3 ruby teams. Who do you know that wants to make an extra 500 plus a month? Who do you know that would be willing to partner with you to work together, to do parties, to do 3-way calls, to learn how to do this business because they're excited about changing their own life? Who do you know? You just need 3 people, because the reality is that one of these top legs is probably going to be your spouse. If you have a spouse, you would want them to be one of these top legs. You only have 3, so one of them is going to be your spouse. So again, your spouse could be your emerald, and you've got 3 ruby legs here. Your spouse could be your ruby. It doesn't really matter when you decide to really build that team, but your spouse probably is one of them. So at diamond, you have all the 400s plus in all the right spots. You have 8,000 total in group volume. And then in order to maintain it the next month without all of the qualified legs necessarily is an overall 10,000 in group volume. So we do have the rank up bonuses going on for those that are working towards diamond. And again, this is 3 teams, 3 rubies. This is absolutely something that you can do in your first 60, 90 days if you are running and you know people that are excited to. Yeah, it's exciting. It's happening. Obviously, it took me a year to go diamond, so no defeat if it's not happening super fast right out of the gate. What you want to do is stay consistently focused in one direction, taking action every single day, generating leads, following up with leads, building your network, and sharing testimonies of what this business and these products have done for you, because you kind of are you're generating interest. If you're a belly to belly person, you're getting out in your community, you're telling people how awesome it is, and you're building rapport and building your influence that way. So how do you grow this even more than the average? Cheyenne was asking. Well, like I mentioned earlier, it really has to do with your overall volume. It can have to do with your overall volume. Overall volume is really, like, if your volume's higher, your checks are higher. However, a couple things that really make a big difference is if these people are personally enrolled to you. So if these rubies are personally enrolled to you, and what you do after you get to diamond. So get to diamond and then continue sponsoring, because two things unlock when you get to diamond. Not only do you get the rank up bonus, but you also get the leadership level bonus, which means that, let's say you finally sign up your Aunt Sally, right? You finally sign her up, you teach her through steps to success, she signs up cousin Ned, and you help Sally get trained. Sally gets at least 2 customers. You get the $100 fast start bonus plus 80, okay, plus the 80 because of the leadership level bonus, so 180 with just Sally. Sally signs up Ned. Sally gets the $100 because she's the enroller. You, as the diamond leader in that leg, you get 80 on Ned. Anyone Sally signs up, you get 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. I don't know what was I on? I was on, Sunday Power Hour. I was going through, we were all working together, and I was going through my reports, and in one of the reports, you can pull your leadership level bonuses, export it to Excel, and then add it up. And it was like $36,000 in 1 month of just this bonus alone. So just know that it's powerful. It's powerful. Create momentum in those legs. And then the second thing that opens up is you get a 2% raise on your overall group volume as a diamond. And then when you pop personal diamonds, when anybody pops in your organization, you get a generational bonus on them too. So that makes a lot more sense when you're promoting and you've got people in the names in the boxes and all of that. So certainly ask your upline leader if you have any other questions. But in terms of promotion, the strategy is to build for promotion, because the more that, yes, so my highest check ever had 80,000 in leadership level bonuses in 1 month. Yeah, it's insane. It really is crazy. And we now have a report that can tell us that, which is really motivating. So if you're diamond and above, check out the leadership level report on that front page of the eSuite, because it's amazing. So, okay, so we've said personally enrolled, which means always be recruiting loyal customers and distributors. And I saw Sarah say, you know what, she needs to get outside of her comfort zone. Absolutely. Here's the deal. If a couple things to think about, if you feel like you've tried and it's not working, a couple things that you can really assess. Number one, how much are you actually working? Like, really, how much? Because 15 minutes every other day isn't necessarily going to make you $1 million. So how much are you actually doing? The second thing is, are you doing things that are actually making you money? So cleaning your desk, right, isn't working. Training calls aren't necessarily working. What's going to make you money are income-producing activities, and that generating new leads, following up with them, and closing them. So you want to make sure those things are in your calendar. And then the other thing to think about is if it's not working, like if you're trying something and not, then try something else. You know, throughout the 12 years, we've done so many different types of marketing to drive traffic, to build excitement, to connect with new people. So certainly get outside your comfort zone, try something new, and you'll find that you will grow. You'll build your confidence. You'll attract the right people because of your confidence, and you'll have fun in the process. Now, don't get me wrong. You might be scared. If you're not scared, you're bored. So it's okay to be scared, but still do it, because you signed up for a reason, and we want you to make money. There's like money to be had. It might as well be you, but you are going to have to grow. You are going to have to step outside your comfort zone. You are going to have to do new things. Or, you know, I like to say, if it were easy, everybody would be doing it. And so you're going to, one of my like affirmations is, I can do hard things. I can do hard things. I'm a finisher. I can do this. You have to kind of self-talk yourself and as you grow throughout this journey. All right. Bonuses, as far as I know, are not being extended. I do not know. Yeah, Jackie, it is another world. And that's the beautiful thing about this type of business, is that you're leveraging not only your efforts, but you're combining it with the efforts of people all over the world. And so the power in that, the power is that our only job is to market. Like, we're marketing. We don't ship products. We don't have to create the products. We don't have to edit documents to create marketing materials. Our job is to build our network and build our influence and draw in people to say yes. So that's our only job. If you want to do professional development in this business, a couple things to learn are certainly leadership levels, like leadership skills. You can do research and read podcasts, read books, listen to podcasts, all that on leadership. But you also can do research and learn on marketing, attraction marketing. Marketing is a skill set that you can do research on and learn too. Ooh. Sarah, you can do hard things. Look at you. You have a story that needs to be shared. Tell your story all the time. Look at you. Oh my goodness. This is a piece of cake considering where you've been. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. So that's the thing, is when you feel those butterflies before, if you haven't had your own personal party, have a party. To have a sample party, get people in your home, practice talking about it. It's only scary because it's new. Expos, blitzing, even doing, host to posts on Facebook. If you're feeling nervous, it's just because it's new and different, and that's okay. It's part of the growth process. But you can do hard things, and you can be a finisher, and you can create momentum in your business. So what questions do you guys have about promotion specifically, or how to earn money with this business before we hop off today? Barbie's going diamond. Yes. Yes, you are. You've got this. Information about the products, I'll show you guys. What is in your eSuite? So in your eSuite is this thing called the document library, and you can see all of this product information. So all of the product sheets have all the products have product sheets, and here's the details. So let me do zoom, actual size, so you can see what they are. And then honestly, the way that I practiced my presentation was, number one, I listened to a party pack. So Cami has a party pack that you can listen to over and over again and just kind of learn. I also took my favorite products and I would research just a few of the ingredients and why I liked it so much. 38 superfood, all of these things are kind of keywords that you can use not only when you're writing posts, but also when you're sharing your story and sharing the products at a party. So stacking distributors, you want to have your 3 up here. One of them is probably your spouse. And then you would just place 1, 1, 1, 1 until you found the one to work with. Or you would really just kind of build a ruby here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, knowing that one of them will probably be the rock star. So it depends on your specific team and how you are. Barb, if you have a thought on that, certainly you can unmute and share what you guys are doing, if it's down or if you're building rubies underneath.
Yeah, I would say, definitely you want to stack, but stack in terms of a promotion. So work towards it. And I think the biggest thing is really interviewing people as you're bringing them on board and really finding out what their goals are and asking them if they're prepared to run with you, and letting them know who it is that you're looking for. If you're looking for a ruby, if you're looking for an emerald or a diamond, do they really want that? How much time are they willing to invest? making sure that you have people who have reasonable expectations of you and that you can have of them, because either you have to be prepared that you're going to do the work whether they do it or not, if you just kind of randomly stack people. But if you're talking to people as you're doing it, then you have a great likelihood that you can, I mean, anybody that wants this or is willing to be coachable can become a leader. So I think if we're working with people, as even if it is us bringing people on board and you're building those rubies in a sense as you're stacking, it can turn out for great things, and you can create awesome leaders.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great point. As you're talking to people, you'll get like asking those questions. What is your goal? Are you interested in learning how to do this? How much time do you have? Are you ready, to run with me? If and asking them those questions so okay, I'm just gonna kind of keep putting down. They're not really ready, or you can build them as a ruby. Caitlin, what do you do to seal the deal on people who are nervous or skeptical? So a couple thoughts I have on that. And again, if leaders have a thought, certainly you can share. A couple thoughts I have is if I have to beg them to join, then I'll probably have to beg them to work. So I don't spend too much time trying to beg people. However, I understand there's there's objections. And so we want to overcome those objections. So a lot of those objections are overcome while you're talking to them. And those objections typically are, I don't want to be scammed. So you're talking about your confidence in the company. Another, as I don't have time or I don't have money. So you're talking about how you can work this in, an hour a day in the nooks and crannies, and, you keep yourself qualified by having a couple customers. At the end of the day, the last question I'll ask is I'll just say, well, what's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen, honestly, is you have products to use. That's all. You're not selling a child. You can turn your on and auto ship off at any time. You've got complete control. The company's not on trial anymore. The products aren't on trial anymore. There's testimonies everywhere. So I really think it's just a matter of you being super confident and then answering with boldness, because their questions are normal, right? Their questions are normal. So another one is feel, felt, found. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. This is what I found. So you kind of want to meet them where they're at, but then grow them. That helps. I know a lot can be promotion specific, but is it smarter to push to that next level and do it yourself, or really focus on getting, the biggest, number one, you want the volume to be fairly close. Like you don't want to manufacture necessarily 5,000 in volume, because you want to be able to kick butt and go to the next level, within the next few months. So I think that focus on your promotion and the rock stars will come, because promotion creates excitement and builds hope, and people see that, oh my gosh, this is possible. So focusing on your next promotion can help create momentum and flip the switch for some people on your team. At what point throughout the ranks do you focus more on strength of your chart versus just getting to that next level? I think it depends on the state of your business. I don't know that there's a specific point. When you've got with this new comp plan, you have 3 solid teams. So you're really only working within 3 teams until you're ambassador. So it's not like you're going to build yourself to ambassador. There's going to be people who are helping you and duplicating and all of that along the way. And so I think you, you certainly want strength and good orders and volume and all of that too. I'm not sure what a good answer would be. We would say get to ambassador and then build wide. That's what we used to say. Get to ambassador and then build wide. But you'll know too if you need to strengthen before you really push for the next one, I think. I don't know if that's helpful. Hope, if you're signing up customers but your distributors aren't, or they've stopped paying for the website, you So what you can do, so Hope, again, the goal is that you're not doing everything for everyone, but that you can either choose to keep your customers, or you can enroll them and place them under your teams. I would say make sure everybody gets 2 customers like make sure all your fast starts are paid out. And then you can decide if you really want to, you know, if you've got one leg here that's not really working, but the other two are, then put customers here to get them over 400, 500 so you can promote, so you can move, right? Let's see.
I just wanted to say to Cheyenne's comment too, like, I think that I think it's within reasonable effort and control for you to get yourself to diamond. If and when you have the people in your chart, the volume that is necessary is within your control if you really work at it and you're focused. And if you really want to start achieving that consistent higher pay with this company, getting to diamond really unlocks everything for you. And then, you know, we learn a lot of mistakes. You know, we learn a lot from our mistakes, I should say, in the beginning stages in our business. You know, as we're new leaders, you know, I look back at my team, like the only person out of my original double diamond team that's really working is my husband, right? So there's a lot of people that were in that original team that, you know, I learned a lot of lessons from working with, but they came on board and they didn't necessarily, you know, survive. I remember I went diamond and the next day, pretty much I had an entire Ruby quit. And, you know, I didn't stop there. I didn't let that stop me because I still had people in the spots that even though they decided they weren't going to work, I knew that I could do the work for those spots if I really wanted it bad enough. So, you know, not everybody's going to have that drive necessarily, but even if you don't have that drive, don't count other people out, because if you are bringing people on, or if you have people on your team who say that they want to do it, we have to just tell them how to get there and to know that it is reasonable, that if you've got those people on your team, it's a blessing. If there's people that you can earn fast starts on, even if they're not working, you know, that's a blessing. And those are extra bonuses that we get with this company that are a huge gift that you wouldn't have with normal companies. And I think, you know, if you've never done anything else, you don't necessarily realize that either. But yeah, getting to diamond, I just wanted to say, I think that that is doable for anybody that wants it bad enough. And it's worth it to make that push to get there and unlock more of the comp plan.
Yeah, I love that. Well, and it's really true, because once you're diamond, you have those bonuses. You've got the leadership level bonus, you've got the generation, you've unlocked it. And part of our story is that we got to triple and then quit our jobs. We're making 5 figures a month. And then our leaders died and we had to start over essentially. We had good volume, but we had to find new people to work with. And then my whole entire team ended up being like triple coded to us, meaning we made more money because our whole team, all the time and energy I was putting into the people we were making more money on that. So pushing to unlock will create momentum. But I love what Jackie said. We're not going to let their lack of vision stop us, right? So we're going to work and do what we need to do to make it happen. And if they catch it, awesome. But we're not going to wait for them. We're not going to rely on them. We want it for them, but we can't want it more than them. And so it's an element of focusing and having your goals forefront and knowing that those who want it will follow and succeed too. Let's see. Well, I think Samsung, you know, at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong way to chart, to build your business. In fact, the charts are fairly new. They just came out this year. And so we're just now really figuring out how to maximize it. So at the end of the day, you know, we all learn and grow, and you're still super duper new, my friend. So you've got a lot of time. Absolutely. Ooh, people will get caught up in your fire. Blaze a trail for them to follow. I wouldn't get it until they run their, so the fast start bonus, so you get it, the fast start bonus when they have 2 customers or 150, no, I'm sorry, 2 customers and 150 or the 80 BV auto ship. I used to say 2 customers and auto ship, 2 customers and auto ship, because I assume everybody's on auto ship. But what I'm learning is that you want to say 2 customers plus 150 in volume, 2 customers plus 150 in volume, meaning get as many customers it takes to get to 150 in volume, or 4 customers and 150 in volume, 4 customers, because they don't get their free product until they have at least 150 in volume or run their auto ship. We don't get our fast start bonuses and our leadership level bonuses until they hit 150 or at run their auto ship. So you can really be loud about both or either one. But when I was in Tennessee, the leaders down there were saying 2 new distributors, 4 customers plus 150 in volume, 4 customers and 150 in volume, 4 customers and 150 in volume, and really teaching that in order to earn their free product, because that free product, you guys, that free product is like the flip of the switch for so many things. It's going to help them, you get volume in your team. It's going to help build confidence in your new distributor. It's going to pay out the fast start and leadership level bonus. And that's super powerful. But yes, the 80 BV auto ship has to run, which is why we're like 150, 150, 150. We don't want to leave anything to chance. We don't want any declines, 150. So 2 customers or 4 customers, 150, 4 customers, 150. So Samsung, what I would ask you to think about is, why did you get started? Because February is still really new. You're still new. So you're just learning everything for the first time. So why did you get started? What are you looking for in this business? And then let's do it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we've got hot sizzle products that people want. We're a proven, stable company that cares. There's a lot of room to grow. And this is a great, great place to be and a great, great place to learn. So connect with your why, dig down deep, connect with your why, and really get focused on what you want. And I know that motivation and enthusiasm will come back. Well, you certainly can. So putting people that you love on your top line and building under them just allows them to collect a check. And that's fun. So I would definitely say one of them is your spouse. I mean, it doesn't really matter if somebody here is, like, if they're the promoter or not. So here's what the cool thing about compression. So compression happens every single month. So when somebody is not at 150 and does not have an auto ship, then everything compresses up. So your tree viewer would not change, but in the check it would say paid as level 1, or paid as level 5. No, level 5 paid as level 1. So compression happens every single month. And yeah, if you put people you love here, then they are collecting the check from all the things that you're doing. So compression happens, which is why we're saying if you build kind of deeper, it's okay, because the people that aren't really going to work are going to compress out. And then the other thing to know is that it's the highest promoter in the leg. So let's say this person is mom, and you start building mom, and yep, Brandon's mom and dad are in the business. My sister's in the business. Well, she's working. She's presidential. My cousin and 2 cousins. So yeah, family is super fun. But let's say this is your mom and she's not really doing anything, and you're starting to build her team, but this person really is. So if this person is your diamond, that counts for you. Just one person in the leg counts. Like the highest promoter counts for you to promote. Do you still have the product information? I don't know. Do you guys know, if you don't have your eSuite, if you have the document section? I don't know that you do. Yeah, I don't think you do. But what you can do is you can go to your website. I wasn't screen sharing. Oh, thanks. I was doing a lot of cool movements with my mouse. Let me show you this. Yeah, if you go to your website, I'll screen share now. So yeah, then you can see. Oh wait, it says here we go. Got it. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so if you go to shop on here, all of the different products have the product info, so you can get it from there. And this is good for you to know, so that way your new distributors and your prospects, you can always send them there too. Yeah, and you can also use Product Coach. It works, productcoach.com. And then, oop. My It Works Product Coach. Here we go. So this is what this looks like. And you can put a question in here and get answers. What is preventage? So anyway, that's kind of cool. So myitworksproductcoach.com. Yeah, myitworksproductcoach.com. Good questions. I'm loving conversation today. This is super exciting, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you for posting that. Well, what I'm excited about is all of the promotions, the volume, the grit, this is what I like to say. Like, if it were easy, everybody would be doing it. And you know what? There's a 1% for a reason, because there's 1% that will dig deep and do the work necessary to hit their goal in a consistent, dedicated, disciplined way. And that's how you create momentum. So I know you guys, you all signed up for this business for a reason. You have the exact roadmap on how to earn money. And because we don't have to worry about all the things like shipping and customer service and all of that side, our job is to only network. Our job is to generate leads and sign them up. So every single day, add more people to your list. Every single day, follow up with people. Every single day, close some deals. And you'll find that your team will grow. Rachel has a question. So if a team member gets 2 customers in their first 30 days, but doesn't get commission qualified until 2 months later, would you still get your $99 bonus? No. They have to be commission qualified. They have to hit 150 or 80 BV in their first 30 days and get the 2 customers. Oh, Joya has a shortcut on her home screen to Product Coach. Booyah. Awesome. How do you move people? Oh, good question. This is a hot topic today. Let me show you, and I'm not sharing, but I'll get to a thing and then ooh, this is different. Oh yeah. So under personally enrolled team, let me share really quick. If you go to personally enrolled team here, you'll see they're green, and you can move them anywhere you want on your tree that makes sense. So that's how you do it. Yeah, I saw that. They changed a little today. Carmela, so it's either one. From what I understand, it's either one. 150 GV or 80 BV auto ship, it's either one. But in terms of training, what I've been hearing from other leaders is they're focusing on 150 because that ensures their auto ship is not going to cancel or decline. Yay, Kylie. So excited to have you. All right. All right, my friends. Well, congratulations. We've got just about 8 days left in the month. You have big dreams, big vision, big goals. And so set your goal now, whether your goal is to get to 500 BV and above personally, and you want to focus on, those first 4 customers, or if you want to focus on Ruby or Emerald or getting that, the diamond bonus, then chart yourself, know exactly what you need. And then the idea is to work until The Fat Lady Sings. So much can happen in 8 days, my friends. You can build a Ruby in a weekend. So go get it, have fun, and let's be loud in our team group about everything that we are up to. So have a great night, guys. Bye.